everything she did on stage. Times out by two, boy, don't be afraid.
I was thinking if I should tell y'all the time I got kidnapped or my first fight. So I'm gonna be telling y'all my first fight, and this story was crazy. Okay, so I was about like 8 or 7, and it was one of my neighbors. There was something like a cousin to us, daughter birthday party. So it was a jumper and everything, and we lived in this apartment. But the apartment was really weird. This was when I lived in LA. So yeah. So we was all in a jumper, me, my brother, and my cousins. It was all playing, play fighting and stuff, doing what we did at that age. Cause I was like rough back then. Now I don't like doing that. But yeah, so we in a jumper, and there was this girl. I'm gonna name her Lyric. I ain't gonna say her real name, put her real name out here. But yeah. So everybody had a problem with her for some reason. Like she just always started problems with everybody, and then would tell to make it seem like that we was all ganging up on her. So she come up in there and she's like, "Can I play?" And she said it with attitude. And my brother looked at all of us and he was like, "Yeah, you could play, but don't be hitting people extra hard." And she's like, "Okay." So we started playing, fighting, and everything was going good. And then I got tired, so I went out the jumper to go get something to drink. And I was in the juice. I was talking to my mom in my house, living in this apartment. And I was talking to my mom, and then I was walking out with my juice. I was gonna stand out there, watch them play, and drink my juice till I was done. And I was gonna get back in the jumper. And I walked to go throw my cup away, and I hear my brother like, "Where my sister at? Where my sister at? Where's Sita at? Blah blah blah. Where's Sita at? Where my sister at? Da 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 da. She finna beat you up." Da, da, da. I'm over there like, I'm right here. What happened? You know, trying to be big and stuff, knowing I was scary because it was my first fight. So, so what happened? Yeah. So, he was like, "Anaya just slapped me," and I looked, and she kept hitting my brothers, my little sister. She kept bullying me because I was scared and I was so little. She was about like 4'11" or something, or maybe taller, and I was only like 3 foot something or 4 something. I was like extra little. Yeah, because I didn't get in my 5 until my like in the middle of my 8th grade year. Like I was little, like I was 4'7" in like the 7th grade. No, in the 8th grade. So I didn't start growing until my 9th grade year. So what happened? Yeah. So I was like, "Ooh," and he was like, "Yeah, she slapped me." I was like, "Okay, where's she at?" Trying to be big and stuff. Cause I was tired of her hitting on my family and bullying me. So my cousins all them like, "She in the jumper in the corner. She in the jumper in the corner crying because Omar yelled at her and blah blah blah. Said she was finna go get you." And then I was like, "Why is she crying if I'm scared of her?" She said, "Hey, well, I don't know, but you're not finna be scared of her today because you finna beat her up." And I'm like, "Alright, okay." So you know they was being instigators, trying to hype me up, and stuff. So what happened? It's like, okay. So when I was little, me and my cousin Talia, me and her would like always fight when we were younger. Like she's a year younger than me, so me and her would always fight when we was little. So it's not that it was like my first fight, but me and her will fight, but it really wasn't fight. Like we would like hit each other and then stop and cry and go tell like when we was like 2 or 3. So it was like something like my first fight, but not really my first fight. So so what happened? Yeah, so I get up in the jumper. She's sitting in the corner. You know how jumpers is? It's like the 4 little things, and like you can sit in the corner. And she was sitting in that corner, like when you first walk in, and it's like the window and like the little big bulge jumpery blow up thing. You know what I'm talking about? So she was sitting right there. She was in the corner, crying and stuff. And I'm like, "Why she on her face?" And he was like, "Cause I slapped her back." And I looked at him. I was like, "Why you hit her back?" He's like, "Because she slapped me and her look in my face." And her whole handprint was on my brother's face. So I was mad. So she was still sitting in the corner and stuff. And I stood over her like this. And she got up and was like, I would never forget that. She stood and made that ugly face because she knew I was scared of her. So I looked at her. I was like, "Why you hit my brother?" She's like, "Because I can." I looked at her. I'm asking you this one more time. "Why you hit my brother?" She's like, "Because I can." And kind of did like that to me. And I boom, something straight in her face, and we start fighting. Brrr. We was fighting, y'all. We was like dead on fighting, and we was fighting and stuff, and it was my first fight. So I was fighting with my eyes closed because I was scared to get poked in the eye like a retard, but I was beating her up. And then I like blacked out, and then when I came back, when I like opened my eyes, I looked down, and I had her by her hair, and she like always would have like little ponytails and stuff with barrettes on it and ball leaf. And yeah, and I had her by her hair. She was, let me go, you little bee, and blah, called me all types of names. Called me some names, y'all. So I got her by her hair, and boom, boom, boom. So she other hand, boom, boom, boom. You know, I beat her so bad. She's a year younger than me too. So I was beating her, boom, 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 boom. She like, let me go. She trying to hit me like this and stuff. And my cousin like, all right. Pull me off her. And then I stopped. And then I turn around, tried to get out the jumper and go tell what just happened. I used to snitch on myself sometimes. So I got out the jumper, I was finna tell, and she tried to grab my hair, and I turned around, boom, and slapped her. And we started fighting again, and like this, and we started fighting. I beat her up again. And then when I was done fighting, my knuckles was bleeding, and her nose and her lip was bleeding. And she got out the jumper, and she started running up the little driveway. Dad! She started yelling for her daddy. Her daddy came outside, and yeah, he was like, where her daddy at? Where her daddy at? Blah, blah, blah. So I told my daddy. My daddy was like, well, your daughter had been bullying my daughter for the longest. My daughter just tired of it. Like, she the littlest out of them. I understand she the oldest, everything, but it's like she littler than them. And your daughter all extra big. And like, you know, we had that little fight. Then like a couple of weeks later, we was back friends because we was sing together and run track together. Like, that's just what we did. Like, we used to get in arguments and be back friends like a week or two later. Like, I don't even get why we used to argue or anything. But yeah, yeah. So she tried to. What? You trying to? What? No. So I was mad, and I fought her. And after that, I was thinking I was tight. I was letting nobody punch me. I went to school like 2 days after that. It was like this. I had my little braids, and I was flipping them, and I had my individuals. Yeah, I had individuals. Yeah. So I was flipping them. I was walking out of school, and I was like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Say something if you want to. Say something if you want to. Say. I'm horrible. Yeah. But yeah, I'm horrible, y'all. But this side, because she was trying to. What? You go. What? No, sir. No, sir. You are not going to hit me or push me. That's self-defense. I was self-defending myself and my brother. So, I don't condone fighting. Fighting is bad. You don't need to fight. Alright? Fighting is very, very bad. But if somebody put your hands, if somebody put their hands on you, it's self-defense. You're defending yourself because you feel like you in danger, basically. So if somebody hit, ain't nobody supposed to put their hands on you if you don't know them. Or, you know, nobody's supposed to put their hands on you. So at that point, when she did like that, like, she didn't just push. She pushed side and pushed me back like that. And like I said, I was little. So I was like, what? Boom! And socked her in her face. She left me alone after that. But yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and if you want to hear the time I almost got kidnapped. And I might do that video with my cousin because me and her almost got kidnapped that same day. So, comment below if you want me to tell that video too. And follow me on social media. It's going to be at the end of this video. But yeah, and it's my first video. And I'm already hyper. I'm so excited to do videos. But yeah. Oh, and I wrote a song, guys. So, let me know if y'all want to hear that. First video. I'm so excited. Like, I'm very, very excited, y'all. Like, my first video. So, yeah. Bye, guys.